This is Jose with Fitness Innovation, showing a high metabolic workout for fast results and a leaner you. I'm going to start over here with hammer curls and overhead presses. Nice and controlled. In every block that you do, I want you to do 16 repetitions. Another thing to look for, even though I know the weight is light, when you come down here, you have to decelerate nice and controlled because you don't want any injuries in your elbows. Everything needs to be nice and controlled, even though it's going to feel easy and you're going to want to throw the weight around. This can only give you an injury in your elbow. From there, I want you to proceed into a squat with slight tippy-toe or heel raise. Notice how when I come lower, my hamstrings are actually parallel to the floor. Nice and controlled. 16 repetitions. I'm not going to do all 16 reps because I have a lot to show you. You already know what is it that you got to do. From there, you're going to combine all of them now together. So you're going to come into a squat, into a hammer curl, overhead press, and you're going to tippy toe. Calm down, repeat. Okay. Once you're done with your 16 reps, you're going to move into rowing and rear delt. I want you to do this block without stopping. From there, we're going to move into a front raise swing. We're going to perform our nice squat with a front raise swing. You can use also a kettlebell. Now, when you're done with your 16, go ahead and rotate and use your other arm. Okay. Followed by mountain climbers, 16 reps. Make sure you bring your knees in. Okay. Followed by lunges with a rotation. Now, in this particular exercise, you're not going to need a lot of weight, but I definitely need you to focus in the rotation of your torso while you perform a lunge. In this exercise, I like to call it the underarm back wings. So you're going to perform a regular fly exercise with a combination of a pullover exercise, non-stop. Followed by a chest press and a bridging. Target your triceps and your tail, and at the same time your core. From there, I want you to do dead bug, one of my favorite ones. Bring both legs all the way up, and I want you to open the opposite leg and opposite arm all the way up, and then switch. Nice and coordinated. Take your time. This is not about speed, but about how well you do all your exercises. And then you can also throw in a crunch in between each exercise, like to make it more intense. This particular exercise is to get your heart rate up. Try to keep your knee in the back straight and alternating steps. Remember, everything that you do it for a repetition of 16 reps in each side. From here, now we're going to switch to another exercise. Very functional, by the way. All of these exercises can target your abdominal area. Followed by one more abdominal exercise, which is gonna remain on balance so you can activate the core. You're gonna bring and rotate your torso so you can also work the obliques while working your abdominal area as well, and your balance. I don't know if you noticed that I was using very light weight. You can definitely modify your weight to whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm gonna do the last set. I'm gonna push a little harder. Most of the other exercises that I taught you is just so you can go through the motions. But if you really want to see how an actual set looks like, we're gonna go into one. Nice and controlled. Breathe out every time you push up. Breathe in when you come down. Remember, in every block that you do, I want you to complete 16 repetitions. I'm not doing all 16 because I don't want to bore you. So from there, you're going to go into a push-up. And a rotation. Very easy. If you want to make it more difficult, I would definitely add 8 pounds, 10 pounds. I really don't know how well you will perform if you add more than 12 or 15 pounds. Okay, that's definitely going to target the chest. Now this one's going to target, the other targets the shoulders, the first one, and the legs. And this one's going to target your back. So I normally like to do this one with one leg. Try your best also to do a little bit of torso rotation. Once you're done with one side, I want you to keep going to the second one. Nice and controlled. And then last but not least, I definitely want you to finish with a couple of jump squats. Okay? Notice how I'm coming down with my knees all the way over here. I'm placing my hands. I'm going to perform a couple of jumps. One thing you need to keep in mind is you always land on your toes. Very important. So I'm going to go up and down. You pause, go up and down. You pause. It's not, you have to pause. Come with form and jump as high as you can. One more time and pause. See, this is one great way for you to get in shape, get lean, and get ready for 2012.